see. Let me.
Another shirt. They got the black king crown on it.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Oh yeah, I see it.
In the felt material.
Yeah, I would say it done like in the.
Yeah, with the gold lettering.
Yeah.
And then that's the shirt that's right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Just trying to do this.
Make sure those ones don't make that noise.
Huh?
Sometimes they make noise when it's turning.
And they making a noise this one right here, I think. Anyway.
Is this turned up?
Yeah, I think it's turned up.
Which one? Let me not shoot from the website.
What's up, Ty? Hey, Shawnee.
Not right now. Not right now, twin. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now, bro.
What did he say?
Not gonna get a good raise with that hat shirt on.
He's loud.
I guess I don't get a good raise with this neither for the coasters, right? Huh?
Donnell gonna put his drink on that?
Yeah. No, sir.
Only because I'm in your house.
Ta-da.
That's the only reason why. And because I lost, so I can't do no talking.
And do you got juice in that joint?
You me? Okay.
Real life for you today. That's real see-through-ish over there.
I know. It's one of them days. I didn't go strong.
It's all good, twin. I mean, like I tell you again, you always welcome, man. Anytime you want to come down and sit down and talk sports, man, it's all good. It's always all good, brother. You know, I mean, it ain't never a Redskin Cowboy thing. It's all sports. But if you take it there, that's a different story, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Shawnee, that's Neen in the background.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl, hey.
What's up, Shani?
What's up, Aaron? How you been, man?
What's up, Mr. Foreman?
How's your wife doing? Hope everything went well, man.
I hope the surgery went great. I think. Is that proper to say?
Right, is
that proper to say? I hope the surgery went great.
Yeah.
I hope it went great.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I hope it never go bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Glad that I ever told, paid for every heart that I ever stole. Paid my car.
Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. You know, we be switching days up so much.
I know.
It's funny, man. This is our regular day that we should come on, though, man. Like I said, happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to Mike's Corner. Thank y'all for sitting there.
Welcome.
Chilling, man. I know we got the drinks going on right now. It's a serious day, man. Shout out to my main man, Will.
What up?
I always know. And my cousin, Donnell, sitting there with us today.
What's going on?
What's up, my man, Jeff Johnson? I ain't heard from you in a minute, Jeff. What's going on with you, bruh? Man, hey, chill side. What's going on, darling?
Hey.
Let me go over some stuff from the past real quick. I know we're gonna start off. I know we're gonna get to some sports tonight, but I wanted to send out there and say thanks again to everybody who showed up for the show. I mean, for the walk, which was great, man. We got a lot of stuff that we're gonna send away to Houston, man. It it was a good turnout, man. I know a lot of people calves and stuff was hurting, but it was a good turnout, man.
Just calves?
Yeah.
It wasn't just calves for me.
Yeah, for me,
Body.
I was good though. I was
My
good.
Body
My
was
whole
hurting.
body was just
So,
burning.
what's up, Salam? What's up, Glenn? What's up, DJ Glenn? Hee. But I want to say for the cause, it was. I think it was a great turnout. And shout out to Papa Joe and Lavonda
Yeah.
and the kids, man. Shout out to all of them for coming out, man. And they was very appreciative of what we done, and what we did. So I just want to shout out to everybody that came and supported, man. What Mike's Corner got coming up soon, man, is I got a challenge going out to everybody that watched the show, that's friends of mine,
Yes.
family. I'm doing a challenge. It's a 2-part challenge. And the first challenge is I need everybody to show up to IHOP this Sunday, September the 17th, 2017, 9:30 a.m.
9:30.
I'm doing it early because I ain't trying to mess with a lot of people football Sundays, preferably mine.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
And if y'all don't know now, I'll be having TVs over every channel, the ticket, all that, man. I got everything.
I feel like I'm at Dave & Buster's when you got the TVs on around here. You got all the games going on.
Yeah, so my challenge is for everybody to meet us at IHOP September 17th, 9:30 a.m. I got the whole section blocked off. Now, don't make me look like a fool blocking the whole section off. Only 4 people of us show up, and that's just us. That's just us 4 that's sitting right here.
and we listening to crickets.
Right. I'm challenging my Blue Class 89 committee members. I'm challenging my Blue Class 89 alumni. I'm challenging my family. I'm challenging Will, which is part of Mike's Corner. I'm challenging Let's Be Honest. I'm challenging Let's Be Clear. I'm challenging everybody.
You calling everybody
I'm
out.
challenging the Party Mode Live,
Yes.
the Chill Side. I'm challenging her and her team as well to show up to IHOP. I'm trying to get at least 25 people. Now, if I can get 25 people to show up, then I will present the next challenge. So I want to make sure y'all do that. And I've been posting about that all week, and I'm gonna keep on posting about it. Also, one of the it's been kind of up and down day to day, man. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, man.
One of them
I
days.
want to send prayers up to my sister who had a stroke.
Yeah.
That's her second one she had.
Wow.
Yeah, so I want to send prayers up for that.
Mm.
I want to send a shout out to whoever went into my wife's account and took their money out. Shout out to them. I hope you need it and use it for the right reasons.
Right.
Because, I mean, she insured, she'll get it back. So, I need to find out. I wish I could find out who did it. Because whoever did it, all you got to do is ask. We'll help out.
You're right.
I'm challenging my sister Tammy, too. See you at the IHOP on Sunday morning, 9:30 for the first challenge. But
Especially since she challenged me.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, she did?
Yes, she did.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
man.
wow.
Yes, she did.
I want to, like I said, pray to my sister who had a stroke. Hope she get better. Hope she get better. I'll find out later on. I know one of the big things that is going on lately, like I said, we did a good collection for Hurricane Harvey that we're going to send some stuff to this week. We got some real bulk items that we're going to send down there and a couple $100 in cash.
Mm-hmm.
We raised almost $200 in cash, so I really appreciate that, man. So we're going to send that too as well. I know I get a lot of inboxes from people saying that, I saw this on Facebook, like, y'all sending money down, y'all sending stuff down here, we not getting it. That ain't that's not my call.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My job is my heart is to say, let's send this down there, and if whoever hands to get into, we know what we're doing it for.
Right.
But if they do something else with it, then that's on them. You know what I'm saying? That's a situation that I don't have to answer for. So I'm gonna let them ride with that.
You just know we doing the right thing.
Right.
Out here.
Right. So thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ty. I really appreciate it. And Hurricane Irma just came through, man. It was tough for that too. I know Florida going through it now.
Yeah.
It's crazy to know with these hurricanes. It's just a tough situation all around the table with all these natural disasters, and there's nothing you can do about it, man. That's the tough part.
Right.
But we're gonna do our little minor part and send our part in there. But my challenge for this Saturday, y'all will know, but it's straight to help people here in the city, and it's gonna straight help the homeless people in what I have planned. So I want to make sure that y'all come out 9:30 a.m. Saturday 17th at IHOP on Alabama Avenue.
On Alabama Avenue, the only
Black
one in
owned.
Southeast.
It's black owned too, so everybody keeps talking about this and that. It's black owned. So I want y'all to come out to IHOP. I'm challenging everybody. My Baloo alum, class of '89, Mike's Corner. I'm challenging my family. I'm challenging my cousin Donnell. I'm challenging my sister Tammy. I'm challenging you, Salam. I'm challenging all y'all out there that watch the show to meet me at IHOP and get ready for the next challenge. I want to do all that. I want to get into. We're gonna get into the sports bar real in a minute, but I just wanted to. I know everybody been seeing us on Facebook today, so I'm gonna get the fellas' opinion about the Kennedy Jenkins thing. The young girl that was found in a freezer in Chicago. Was it Chicago, right?
In Chicago, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a tough situation. It's been. See how the day going? I got a drink here.
Yeah.
That joint straight. I got wine here.
I got a little bit of color in mine.
Matter of fact, I can't. They don't let me smoke cigars in the house no more. So.
Gotta get your vape.
That one time she did. The joint took about 4 days to get out the house.
That's when you wait.
Go ahead, pop one.
I got my vape. It's just so much going on, man. But it was I know the video was on Facebook.
I saw it.
Yeah.
But for me, I can't really watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a saddening situation, and I think to be set up by, friends though.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to be, right? Friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Friends.
Sold it for $200.
What's up, BJ?
$200.
They sold her for
She sold her for $200 basically. Set her up for $200. That's basically what it was.
What it looks like is the guy wanted to date her. She wasn't interested. So he went to her friend and said, yeah, she curved me. Jai like curved me. I'm trying to get her for $200. She was like, well, I don't really like her no more anyway, and I need that $200. That's what her friend said.
So end up being raped and found in the freezer. So what's your thoughts on that joint down here?
I mean, to me, it's just wild, man. I mean, first of all, for it to be somebody that's friends, even if you don't like me that much anymore, we supposed to be here together. You know what I'm saying? I was brought up, if we together, we together. If you fight, I fight.
Right.
If you got a problem, I got a problem. But it's something about the new era. I'll say the 90s children. It's something about them that, to me, the elevator just not going all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a lot of things that I know I was brought up with, and I'll say you all too, because y'all brought me up. Y'all era brought me up. So that's what I know. I don't understand it. I do think it's crazy, but at the end of the day, it's sad more than anything. I mean, who can you trust? If you can't trust your friends, who can you trust?
That's the tough part about it.
Because a lot of times you with them more than you with family, if you really think about it.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Because most of the times today, it's you're hanging. Your friends become your family.
Yeah.
To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because in today, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your family ain't all with the crack of the believer. So some of your friends, like people always say about no new friends. Well, sometimes your friends you meet are more loyal to you than your family members are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a hit or miss though. But at the end of the day, like regardless of whatever I have against my friends or my family, I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
But my thing is, I think she knew what was about to go down.
From what I heard she was like in the other room laughing.
Well, watching the video, it was really you had to listen real closely to the background of what was going on. At first it was, laughter, and then next thing you hearing is, no, get off me, leave me alone, I'm not interested. And then in one instance, then that's when the music started going up. Then when the music come back down, then you hearing screaming, help me, like kind of faint. And then you hear music go back up again, and she's all on the video like everything is cool.
Everything cool.
So
like
she live.
Yeah,
She live.
she was right.
She live on Facebook, like everything cool. While this girl back there getting raped, strangled, murdered.
Chilling. Pretty much answering people's comments. That's commenting on her life.
Right.
Sonny said you can't call everyone a friend. Have to be careful who you allow in your space. they were a bunch. You know, they were a bunch of vultures and snakes. And that situation is just
Your daughters.
Right.
Yeah.
These kids were my kid and Symphony's age.
Right.
I read.
I'll be locked up, but I mean,
they think it's funny
I
when I stay
would
with
be
them
in strict.
about stuff, but
You
you
couldn't
gotta
put
stay
me around
with
nobody.
Yeah.
But once you lock me up, you couldn't put me around nobody because I'm gonna kill everybody around me every day. Because you might have knew somebody. You might have knew somebody. You might have.
Right. And like you said,
Like you can't even talk about that in jail. Yeah, you can't even talk about it. If we was locked up, man. Yeah, I knew, man.
What happened.
Oh man, you know who that was, man. I'm in the background listening, like, oh, for real. So you did it?
You knew that was.
Oh,
So
okay.
you was part of it.
Even though you were here with me, you knew it.
Right.
Oh yeah, you about to get got too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
They
like,
was high,
Yeah.
popped pills.
They probably right.
or the
Yeah.
dudes.
Drinking.
No, the girls
The
too,
girl.
her too. Not to speak ill of the dead, but that's why I
She
say,
wasn't that high. She said, no, I'm not interested.
Exactly.
Right, because that's what she
know
was
what
saying.
I'm saying,
She
but
said,
that's
"I
what
ain't
she
that
said.
drunk."
I'm not that drunk.
She said, I'm not that drunk.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
I talk about that all the time. Your judgment is impaired after the first sip, the
that's what Trey
first
said. Trey
drink.
said they were so young. He said, on live,
That probably wasn't
Getting high and
old
drinking.
enough to drink,
Right.
really, to be totally.
Right.
yeah, even when you turn, listen, let me tell y'all something. Even when you turn 21, it's legal to drink. But if you ain't, I mean,
You can
it happens in college, it does. But if you ain't in that college life, because they drink a lot in college. You know what I'm saying? They learn, they get adapted to that joint quick.
Yeah.
But if you ain't into that college life, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times in college they do drink hard liquor, but a lot of times it's always beer.
Right.
But if you ain't into that college life and you just straight drinking out here in these streets right here, you're not prepared to be drinking. You can't drink that. You can't drink like that. Nah.
No, you can't.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? You're not built for that. So it takes years.
And think you'll be okay.
It takes years for you to get built like that. And even them years come along, you still not built like that.
Slip up very
Like, yeah, you still can't really be that drunk around somebody that you don't know or really can't trust.
Everybody have their
And a
limit.
lot of things happen to us. Well, not to me, but happened to us as females when I was in school. Just because of that,
Yeah.
you drinking so much. It was a whole lot of unsaid rapes.
Wow.
A whole lot of stuff going on. I'm telling you that. Yeah.
And to the guys out there, to dudes out there that hit women and that abuse women, that sexually abuse women and stuff like that, or even know somebody that did that joint, you just as much as a coward
Right.
as that next person is.
Right.
Like if you know a dude that, man, I ain't nothing to do with that, was not, dude, you a part of
You're
it.
a part of it, right.
Like for you to even be in that same realm or be around that same person that does that, that make you a snake in the grass just as much and a vulture because you with it.
Right.
You with it.
Because if me and you ride in the car and I get out, I go rob the bank, kill a clerk, get back in the car, and you don't leave, you with me. You get the same amount of time as I'm getting.
And you shot the gun with him.
I just feel like that was his victim. You know what I mean? Like his man was like, it wasn't me this time.
Right.
When it's stuff like that, it wasn't you this time.
Right.
And then for men to prey on women like that girl, like you said, that girl had to be, how was she, 20?
She was
19.
19.
She's 19 years old.
19.
You know what I'm saying? She was about to start living life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's tough for Chicago. I know it's tough for Chicago. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? Cause some of y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You must have know the conversation. But I know it's tough in Chicago, and Chicago is real.
Staying silent is bad.
Huh?
Yeah,
Papa
Papa
Joe
Joe
said,
said,
stay
hey, Papa Joe.
silent is
Yeah,
just as bad.
Yeah, that's true, Papa Joe. You're right. Shout out
After
Papa
he
Joe.
said we them boys.
Yeah.
After that.
After that. That's right, Papa Joe.
But when you go out there and you abuse a woman or anything like that kind, man, that's just a horrible act in itself. And if you friends with that person like that, it's still the same act as you doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For anybody that put themselves in that kind of circle or you around that type of people,
Right.
I blame you just as much as I blame the person that's doing it. Because what does that say about you as a man to allow that person to do that?
First of all, right.
You know what I'm saying? Thoughts and prayers go out to that young girl family. I don't think she had no kids, did she?
No.
That's good. So just so
it's these hotel parties. They're very
but it's-
popular.
It's so good. So
Very popular.
it's good that she didn't have kids. Prayers out to the family.
Yeah.
Huh?
I thought the hotel party
No,
scene died out.
with the kids now,
It's coming back.
Yeah, and then
it's
these
that
people,
time where
bring the drinks.
Right.
You know, I researched after I saw it.
Right.
They bring the drinks. They do all of that. They drinking is lean. That's real heavy now amongst kids, and just off of that, you are incoherent because it's codeine.
Yeah.
Come on, it's liquid codeine.
You can't fight that. You can't fight that. You gonna get got.
It's already.
I got it in my medicine cabinet. I can get a whole lot of money for that right now.
What's going on, Miss Rain? How you doing? What's up, Ashley? Happy belated birthday to you as well. Shout out to you. But yeah, like Papa Joe said, man, staying silent is just as bad. And for all guys, like I said, when you surround yourself with them kind of people, man, you just as bad as that person is, man. And again, prayers and thoughts goes out to their family. I mean, I don't mean to like start the show on a bad note like that, but sometimes some things just need to be discussed, and because sometimes it's therapeutic for some of us that got some of us that got wives, daughters, aunts, little female cousins, mothers. You know what I'm saying? Little sisters and everything, man. So. That's tough. Tia said all the people in the room are guilty. They know what happened and or was involved. I got to see the video of them
At the police station.
that the police talking about. It was out in the open. My prayers to her family.
Yeah, it was out in the open. They one of the girls. One of the
Regardless
girls.
it was out in the open or not.
Yeah,
I mean,
one of the girls went live when the police came to get her.
Yeah.
She had a whole bunch of. She was about to kill herself.
She wore the white
that was
t-shirt.
staged.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
staged. She didn't really want to do it.
She's right. She
I know,
wants
right,
some
man?
sympathy. She wants some sympathy.
Because
Yeah.
guess what? Kill your damn self.
Yeah,
Right.
just do it.
Right. What's taking you so
Just
long?
do
What's taking you so
Yeah.
long?
Go ahead.
now I done seen a couple now. No, let's not get it twisted. Half people have been on live and they have killed themselves.
Yeah, they
And
had
I have talked about it. I'm gonna kill myself and then do it, but. You know what I'm saying? For you to fake about that is a totally different situation.
If you see her live video, you just know she wasn't really about that life.
Right.
And she didn't even need to fake like that.
She
First
had-
of all, she had
like
5 knives
Right,
in
she had
her.
like
Knives.
3
Why
in
you
one
need
hand and
five?
2 in the other.
It only takes one.
And when
And
they
she
told
like-
her to
She's
drop
sitting there like
when they
this.
told her to put the knife down, she immediately
Yeah,
just
she
dropped
had
the
him
joint.
like this and dropped.
Man, I'd be like this.
The police busted the room. They had guns drawn.
Yeah.
Why you ain't throw the knife at the police?
Yeah.
Let them kill you. If you want to die.
And when
It's
it's,
easier.
and knowing about those crisis hotlines, someone that's trying to kill themselves will not pick up a knife. Know that.
What's up, Tug? Exactly. If you gonna kill yourself, you gonna even jump off that building. Which I don't know why Raven Simone posted that joint on her Instagram.
Oh, with the person jumping
Off the
off
building.
the building. Yeah.
That was so
I missed
horrible.
That was horrible.
She did it on her Instagram. She had posted somebody jumping out the window killing themselves, and she was like, you know, like suicide is real. I understand the message, but I can read the message without the visual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, jump out the window or shoot yourself in the head.
Hank, do it.
You know what I'm saying? It's always easy. It's an easy way to kill yourself if you want to do it. All that, man. So that's just a whole nother drama within itself, man. But let's try to
Prayers for Kanetta's
turn
family.
the situation around, man. What's up, Vario? Shout out to Vario, which has his own car company, also his own ride service. And I'm sorry I can't be at the show, Vario, because that's the same day I'm doing my event. Vario is having a fundraiser in Richmond, which we was invited to on October the 14th. The Great Gatsby, if I'm not mistaken, it's called The Great Gatsby. And I will post that on my page too, Vario.
Dang, you get
So
to
I
dress
think
so cute for that.
I appreciate that, man. But I would love to come, and trust and believe, the honor would have been all mine because you asked me to speak there at your fundraiser,
Oh wow.
man. So it was just a bad day. October the 14th, that was the day that we were doing our last class social event, man.
Social event.
Yeah, I mean, if I could have did that and shot over down to Richmond and all that kind of stuff, man, I'd do it.
Oh,
man.
he
But
would
I-
have.
But I appreciate the thought, man. Maybe
With
I
us
can
in
do
tow.
it. Maybe.
Yeah.
I will, and when you do it again, because I know you do a lot of good things, man. I know you do it. We'll do it again. But again, I told you I have to have you up here so we can go to the lounge. What we're gonna do is, you can use the car service. We will all get in the car,
You come pick us up.
go to the cigar lounge, and we're gonna sit down, and we're gonna do black people don't support black businesses, which is we about to promote tonight. I want to shout out to my cousin who has his own clothing line. As I know y'all see the t-shirts laying around. I know y'all see the t-shirt I had on the other day.
They hot.
That joint's called the Avenue, so I'll be wearing that joint before I go on the corner a lot. So I chill on the Avenue before I go on the corner. The name of the stuff is called F.I.N.O. Failure is no option.
Did you say, wait, hold, did you say the name of the stuff? It's not stuff.
Huh?
He did say
He
stuff.
did say stuff, didn't he? He said stuff. It's not stuff.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
Merchandise.
There you go.
Merchandise.
Merchandise.
I don't have stuff.
Players mess up. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
It does.
And Jordan ain't win all the time.
No, he didn't.
Still the greatest. Still the greatest.
Still the greatest.
So I'm
You still good. You still good.
gonna let Donnell, because introduce his stuff again. I'm gonna let him introduce his merchandise.
Thank you.
First of all, I want him to tell you all, because he already told me, tell you all how he came up with the thought process of the name and what made him get into it.
Which one you want first? Which made me get into it?
What made you get into it? Because you had to get into it before you come up with a name.
Right.
What made me get into it? Well,
Tia, he gonna do it. I appreciate it, but he gonna do it.
Wow.
Yeah,
she
right.
yeah.
Yeah, she gave you all that. Hashtag F.I.N.O, hashtag failure, no option, never give up.
Good job, Tia. Good job, Tia. Good job.
How
You do what
I
you're
got
supposed to do.
into it though? I mean, let's just take it back, because I mean this started back before even F.I.N.O was born. Always been one that's been into fashion, trying to design my own style, trying to wear my own thing. Started that since high school. I would, modify my t-shirts. I would, wear a modified bandana to go with whatever shoes I got on. I would always try to do something to be different. Granted, I still like the...
Real quick. Yes, Denise. Yes, he is the one. He's the one that made Janine's shirt.
Oh yes, that's me.
Yeah, that's his
I
shirt.
always wanted to be able to do my own thing. I always liked the other brands, but that's what you see everybody in.
Okay.
True.
I've also always, like I said, wanted to be different. Growing up, throughout life, been told no throughout many different things in my life. No, I can't do this. No, I'm too small. No, I'm not strong enough. Just no. My brother told me at a young age, don't accept no for an answer. Any time in life. If somebody tells you no, ask them why did they tell you no, so you can go back and fix that. And come back to them so now you can get a yes. So in life, that kind of stuck with me. When it came to fashion, that stuck with me. And it all boiled down to just never giving up. And I think one day I just happened to be sitting around the house having a random conversation with my wife, and we were talking about never giving up and not failing. And I just blurted out the phrase, failure is no option. And that's exactly how I said it. I said failure is, and that's how it's spelled. Failure is no option. A lot of people like to say failure is not an option. Yes, that is the correct way of saying it, but I said it because I have passion, and failure is no option. Failure has not been an option in my life.
Somebody say, how can they purchase one?
I'm going to get to that.
He gonna get to it.
So, clothing line was born. I came up with the vision. I talked to some guys that I knew that was already kind of venturing out and doing their thing. Shout out to the Future of the Retro, those guys over there. Those guys helped me bring my F.I.N.O vision to life, and that's pretty much where it took off. As far as all the logos and designs for the logos, we pretty much did that ourselves. Just off of the top of the brain, just brainstorming, coming up with different designs, just being a creative mind. That's where everything has come from. I wanted to create something positive, so if people are wearing my clothes, I'm not sending off any negative messages.
Not to close your brand.
If people are, you're right. If you're wearing my brand, you're not going to see any negative messages. I have merchandise for children. It's safe for your children.
Merchandise, not stuff.
Nothing. I mean, everything is positive. This shirt right here says "Love Life," and at the bottom it says "Failure is no option." I think that message right there is pretty clear.
There you go.
That's a pretty clear message.
Yeah. And you got the matching shoes with it. I mean, well, you know.
Also do custom designs to my shoes. Like I say, I always like to
Hey,
match.
Sko, I
my
know you
stuff.
watching,
Right.
Sko.
So-
So you ain't the only one that customized your
You're not
shoe.
the only
Right.
one that customize stuff, man.
Yeah, Sko. Yeah, my cousin customized his.
He just came on too.
We've been, I think F.I.N.O was born in 2014, so it's been 3 years. We
Mhm.
are growing. It's slow, but what is slow? We out here. We have a website for you to go and buy merchandise. That website is F.I.N.O.spreadshirt.com. Once again, that is F.I.N.O, F-I-N-O, .spreadshirt.com. We have shirts for men, women, kids. We have hoodies for men, women, kids. We have hats for men. We have hats for women. We have leggings. We have athletic gear. We have coffee mugs. We have pillowcase. Whatever you could think of, we got it.
Wow.
That's what's up, and as y'all see, he brought some of his merchandise, some of his items here with him.
Yes.
Beside me is the sweater that he made,
It's a hoodie.
That's the very first.
the hoodie. This is where it started from.
That's the
That's the
original.
original.
Oh, this is the original one.
That's the original hoodie right there.
Okay. And what is this on the? What's this on the hood?
That's my tag for my guys at Future of the Retro, because they
Oh,
helped me
that's
design this
FOTR.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was
Cool.
their
All
tag.
right. You see, he got the hat on. There's a snapback. Skull is
Got
a
a hat on,
snapback. Snapback. Scully. For
We
dudes
got
like me when the
Scullies.
wintertime
Yeah,
comes,
I
I
like
like the
that.
Scully.
I like
Along
Scully.
with another hoodie.
This is another hoodie. This design right here. This design is called the Avenue hoodie. My wife created this logo right here. It's pretty much self-explanatory. You know, life will try to put you in a box. And as you can see, there's many ways to get out that box. You just got to find your way and make it work, man. So that's what
I like
this
that.
symbol symbolizes right here. And all throughout the symbol, it says that failure is no option.
It's
You'll
your phone,
never
Sko.
forget. You'll
I like
never
that.
forget that.
I like that.
It's your phone, Skull.
That's yours, though.
Yeah. As we got just t-shirts. He got different designs. Again. Go ahead. No, that's like an Avenue joint.
This is a
That's a woman's shirt.
yeah, this is a woman's shirt. This is the F.I.N.O Bubbles and Avenues tee. Call it Bubbles and Avenue because we got the bubble letters on the front with the Avenue design on the back. Also, if you notice, the Gucci colors, this was custom. This is a custom shirt right here.
And Skull, for every shirt
Somebody
up here.
customly ordered this in Gucci colors right here. So this is what this is.
I need a Gucci color one.
Hey, Skull, for every shirt up here, you already got the shoes at home for it. I know you do.
Right.
I already know you got the shoes for it at home, Skull.
This is the newest logo out right here. Plain and simple.
Life has several avenues. Find one to take a chance. F.I.N.O.
You should have came.
Right.
Don't keep putting quotes in the comments.
I take the plugs. I like the plugs.
She doing it. She doing the name. She doing the name.
So yeah, so all the shirts right here, you can go online. Again, I typed out Tia, put the website up again, Tia. Put the website up. You can go on that website.
F.I.N.O.spreadshirt.com.
Spreadshirt. Golly, because you showed the stuttering
I
with the
saw
words.
you
Like,
on that.
F.I.N.O.spreadshirt.com.
right. If
If
you
you
can go
see
on there.
something on the site that you want, but you know you want it in specific colors, or you might want something added to it, you can just email us straight at KCR Companies. That's all one word, and that's at gmail.com. Just
Tell 'em
shoot us
again.
an email at KCRCompanies@gmail.com. Shoot us an email. Let us know what the item is, what modifications you were made, and within 48 hours, those modifications will be made, and that will be sent right to you.
And don't be trying to ask for no discount either. Now,
It's already
It's
discounted.
already,
It's already
discounted.
discounted.
Denise, please let them know how you want your shirt because you can't get the one I had on. Okay.
And I know y'all seeing
Get
it.
it customized.
Y'all can't see the shirt up here, but we just got this failure is no option. That's a little sweet right there. So I know probably people like, what is that behind them? That's failure is no option. Another T-shirt he bought up there as well, man. So, you know, I'm gonna have a show. We will have a show where we talk about, you know, black entrepreneurship. And a lot of times, a lot of people or black people don't support other black people in the hood. Now, there's a lot of people that do support black people in the hood, but and I think it's way more that don't support.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, I think black people probably just stuck in their ways and what they wear. A lot of times, so
Yeah.
See, I can't remember your shirt, but I remember saying it was cute and different. Yeah. So I mean, get out there, everybody, man, and just support. I mean, we're not asking you to go buy 15 shirts. Just one.
Not one.
Just one. Because if you wear one and somebody like it, they gonna be, you get that shirt from. Pass it on. Tell a
All
friend.
it takes is one.
Tell a friend.
Support your own.
All it takes is one.
Hey, like when you learn, each one teach one. Hey, wear one, reach one.
Yeah, Denise said it stuck out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get that together, man. So I just want us to continue to try to support black businesses and so we all can grow. It's not about one person growing. It's about everybody growing as one or helping the next person out.
You have to.
So yeah, again, let me reiterate for y'all too. Sunday coming up. Make sure y'all come to IHOP 9:30 a.m. That's Mike's Corner Challenge to everybody that's out there because we want to give back to the community.
The 17th.
The 17th of September.
9:30 a.m.
You know what I'm saying? And if y'all need,
We have what they need.
Oh yeah, no, we gonna have if whoever show up, we gonna have it printed out for what the next challenge is. Everybody keep inboxing me saying, "What's the next challenge?" How can you score a touchdown or make a winning shot if you only had a ball first? You can't. You gotta get in the game first. So come to IHOP and get in the game,
coach.
Coach. You know what I'm saying? Get in the game first. And I'm gonna tell you what the play is. So make sure y'all do that, man. Switching over topics again. Finally, football is here.
Football.
Football is here.
Bradford was on fire last night. Oh my
Yes,
God.
It was.
Yes, football is finally here, and a lot of people. I mean, I know I was waiting for that. We all was waiting for that, man. It seemed like it was a long summer, but the funny part was our summer was so up and down. This summer, it was kind of.
It was long.
It was. You know what I'm saying?
It was tough.
What?
Long.
Yeah, no, he customized his tennis shoes back. But I mean, if you try to get some customized tennis shoes, he probably can help you with that. But it was so long. We glad it's here. Open the season, opening week of football. NFL is back, man. And all the excitement, it was some real poo-poo games, though.
It was sour but sweet for me.
It was sour but sweet for okay.
Poor fella.
Let's get into that. Why was this? I was.
You already know.
Listen, I was gonna go somewhere else with it, but I ain't really want. I don't want people thinking that I'm jumping on.
I want a different avenue.
I don't want people thinking I'm just jumping on real quick. Like I wanted to ease into it, but hey, as y'all see, I didn't bring this up first. All right, I want that. Let the record show.
Mm-hmm.
Let the record show. Why was it bittersweet for you?
My Skins lost, man. We lost bad.
Ooh. Yeah,
It was bad to me.
it was bad. Why was it bad to you?
The score didn't look as bad as the game.
For real?
Next week.
I mean, what was the? It's kind of hard to say. What was the high points?
It kind of the score, the way
The
they
same.
played, kinda matched.
It's the same exact thing that's been going on for years. Too much inconsistency. There's no consistency.
There is consistency.
He said he got a low voice.
Consistent.
He got a low voice.
That's the
right.
consistency.
The skin thing is making him just talk low. It's just
It's depressing. It's depressing.
wow. I mean, what is the inconsistency?
I'm
consistent of the inconsistency that you see from the Redskins is what?
It's unacceptable to me.
It's unacceptable. But what did
It's
you?
unacceptable for you all to call yourselves professionals at this. It's unacceptable.
Dang.
The reason I say that is because I watched. Let me see. That's just one game out of 32 teams. 16 games.
Mm-hmm.
The other 15 games. I mean, it seems like other teams can just. I mean, think about it. 90% of the playbooks are the same. It's only about 10% of the stuff that changes for every team. Everybody runs the same.
That is true. That's true.
Yes.
Right.
So, right after the Redskins game went off, what game came on?
Seattle and Green Bay.
Seattle and Green Bay. I think it might have been maybe the third or fourth game of the play. Green Bay had the ball. They ran the same exact play that the Redskins ran, maybe about 6 or 7 times. Green Bay ran it so much, it was just so fluid the way they ran it. There was no hesitation. It's like we always thinking, we always get in our head. Even when you're going up to do a simple thing as catch the ball. Terrell Pryor, we brought you here to catch the ball.
Right.
This is what you do. You dropping wide open passes that's hitting you right in the hands.
You know, he said he know the ball's coming.
So once again, as a
Professionals
professional,
are not supposed
as
to
a
say that.
professional,
You took
that
the
is
words out of my
unacceptable.
mouth. Say that.
I rest my case.
Becky said I wasn't happy at all, and don't
As a
kid ever done week
professional,
one.
that's unacceptable.
Twins say, man, we played like some trash,
Some
but
trash.
I'll rep my squad.
I
Listen,
always gonna rep my
It
squad.
ain't- when
That's
it
why
comes-
I can talk about it.
when it comes
Because
to
next Sunday I'm gonna be right there in front of my TV rooting us on.
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Your man French said failure is no option.
Yeah, that's Future the Retro dude. Man.
it's like, again, people always think it's for me or Will that we Cowboy fans, whatever. And for me, I rep my squad. I'm a Cowboy fan, and nigga can tell you a couple of years ago, man, when the Cowboys would lose, don't talk to me. I'm not watching ESPN. I'm not doing none of that. Then I had to reinvent my sports fanhood because you know what I'm saying. I love my team. I'm still going to root for my team, talk trash, yada yada yada. And right now I'm not even saying that we Super Bowl contenders or none of that kind of stuff because barring, I mean, anything can happen in football season.
Anything.
But when I talk about the Redskins and stuff like that, I'm not bashing them because I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm just saying what I see because I'm a sports fan first. And
they
with
look
me,
hungry to you.
and what I was getting ready to say is, and you're right about the inconsistency about the Redskins. And the reason I say it's inconsistency because if you look at their lineup, how often do they change their lineup? That's number one. You have no stability there in Washington. That's another thing I think that you don't have.
Babe, you in Washington.
I'm in Maryland right now.
Okay, but you said in Washington.
You have, I'm talking about the Redskins. You have no stability there. Like even though Kurt, what 4th, 5th year, or whatever,
It's 5.
5 years, and
It's fine.
he still don't have a long-term deal. I'm not saying give him one. I'm not saying that. But if this is not your answer, you should have went on to cut him loose, find your quarterback. I'm not saying it's easy. Yeah, Cowboys would have found Dak Prescott, and the way he got his position was crazy, but he got it and he excelled at it. But at some point in time, it's like if you would have gave once you figured out RG3 was not the option, was not the man gonna be here, let him go, give Kirk the team. This is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be your team. Don't keep franchising him. Don't keep doing that.
Give him that bag.
Give him a contract to let him know he's wanted. Stop doing me a year-to-year contract. And then you got to start putting pieces around him to have him succeed and let him know that this is what we're doing. It's your team. We rebuilding.
Hold on though, cuz.
Hold up. Twins say it's a lot of fans that's giving up already, saying things like get rid of Cousins, the coach, the organization, some trash. It's one game. Actually, Twin, it's not one game. As Donnell just said,
It's not one game.
It's
not
been
one game.
like a
But
carryover.
I'm gonna go off of what you were saying about as far as the
what's wrong?
Frozen.
What, mine?
I see it frozen, but
Oh.
it's moving.
Oh.
Mine's not
about what you
frozen.
were saying about Kurt and the whole giving him the team. The reason there's a lot of reasons why Kurt doesn't have the contract that he wants, and I'm not even gonna talk about his play within the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
His first 3 years, in his first year he was a backup.
Right.
He came in once RG3 hurt himself. Okay? The second year he was a backup again because RG3 like a dum-dum came back.
Right.
But Kirk Cousins was a backup. He came in like in the middle of the season and he did okay. The next year, RG3 was supposed to come back, but they benched him and they were battling between Kirk and Colt.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know who they wanted. So
Well, Jay Gruden, from what I heard,
Jay Gruden knew
wanted Colt.
Jay Gruden wanted Colt.
Mm-hmm.
Snyder
With Snyder and
what's the name?
McLuhan.
wanted
Kirk.
For the simple fact, they felt Kurt was a better.
French say, Johnny said, Cousins is average at best. When things are good, they go in the Super Bowl and have a bad week, it's fire everybody.
I agree with that. I agree with French, but he never proved himself to get that. If he would have,
I agree. But once you
never done anything to stand out. Kirk Cousins starts to take off from week 9 to 16.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
It's too late.
That's true. But what I'm saying is, once you figured RG3 wasn't the answer, right?
And how long did we battle with that?
I understand that, but you came to the conclusion that last year that RG3 not the answer.
Yeah.
Right.
You could have gave Kirk a 3-year deal. Let me get Kirk a 3-year deal, because you know what? We're going to do got a 3-year plan. You got to have a plan.
So you saying they should have gave that to him fresh out of coming from his rookie contract? Because that rookie contract.
Yeah, because at the same, you should have gave him a contract.
Coming up there, he
but now
more.
you got to understand something. At that time, he wouldn't have got that bag like he get now. I ain't talking about giving him 3 years, $60 million.
Okay, all right, I'm with you now.
At that time, give him a 3-year contract, about $30 million.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? $40 million or whatever. Give him that contract. Say, look, this is what we're going to do. Try to put the pieces around him. If that's not your answer, you know what? We about to reshape this whole thing. We about to reshape the whole
But I
thing.
kind of feel like in a way that's what they still did.
They didn't, because what you did was
them, but they still trying to
frankly give him
pieces
but
around.
again, you about to give him $60 million for 3 years, $70 million for 3 years.
You're right.
For him to do,
You
and
absolutely
what has
right.
he done?
Nothing.
Like I was arguing with Sko, wrong. We say wrong Gruden's head coach. No, to be honest, let's be honest, Sko. John Gruden ain't that good of a coach no more. He's not. People forgetting the fact that John Gruden inherited a team. You know what I'm saying? He inherited a team. So I mean, sometimes coaches just pass some people back. Now, sometimes a coach can get you there. They just can't get you over there. You got to bring somebody else in to get you over the top. Now, with the Kirk Cousins thing, my thing is,
I don't think
you should have gave him that 3-year deal. Gave him a 3-year deal after that joint, after RG3 left. Then try to put the pieces around him. If that's not your answer, you know what?
Let him go.
Let him go. We're going to start this joint all over. That's all I'm saying.
But
because now you keep bringing in, you trying to keep putting your thumb over certain holes. Because when y'all started off,
because they still trying to save face for the way they railroaded RG3 up out of here. So to just throw Kurt like that,
I want to say he wasn't railroaded.
In a way he did it to himself.
He carted himself out of it.
Sko said, but Gruden knows quarterbacks. What's Gruden? Jay?
Yeah, which one you talking about?
I'm talking about Jay Gruden or John Gruden? Because John Gruden won a Super Bowl with Brad Johnson. Jay Gruden had Andy Dalton, which was already a pretty good quarterback.
Right, Andy
and
Dalton.
a lot of people say certain coaches know, he's real good coach. Like let's say Bill Callahan that's in the Redskins. He's supposed to be an offensive line guru. He made the Cowboys line the best offensive line. No, he didn't.
The Cowboys already
had
talent.
We had them pieces.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We had them pieces to
just came
do
and
that. You know what I'm saying? If I bring you on, Donnell, I'm the head coach of the Patriots, and I bring you on the quarterback, I bring you as my quarterback's coach. Who my quarterback? Yeah, you ain't gotta tell Brady, but what you gonna say? All we're gonna do is come up. We're gonna consult with each other. That's it. My thing is with that, you have to understand with the Redskins is that, like you said in the beginning, there's too much inconsistency going around. Like you have receivers here 2-3 years, 1-2-3 years. Then your offensive line you plug and patch. You know what I'm saying? And then you got
like running can't stay healthy.
And then that's what I'm saying. Then you got your running backs. Like 1 minute
that you plug in
and patching. You know what I'm saying? It's like instead of just saying, you know what, you got to take a risk. And I agree. Now sometimes a lot of risk don't always pan out.
No,
it don't. A lot of risk don't pan out. Sko said the Skins lose to the Rams and their offensive coordinator Sean McVay next week. Just fired the owner and everybody else.
Hey, Keith Bird, we always lose to the Rams. History shows
it does. It does. They
always lose.
And
to the Rams.
You know who burnt them up last time when y'all played the Rams? Amendola.
Yeah.
So my thing with the
Redskins yesterday too. I mean, on Sunday too.
My thing with the Redskins is the consistency part of it because I know we got Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. That's father and son. But Stephen stands up to Jerry as everybody have been seeing over the past 6-7 years. That's why Dallas is everybody able to draft who they drafted. Now, Bruce Allen is not his butt boy. So they like you said, they in the room like, this is who we want. We gonna stand behind him, yada yada yada. Because I don't know McClellan. I don't know. I know he had a drinking problem, but I don't know what he did behind closed doors for them to get warned to get fired, but that's a whole nother story in itself. You got to get some stability in the office.
I was just about to say that. Y'all office is way more stable than
If finally,
Right. I was gonna say after what? How many years?
right, finally.
But even when y'all's wasn't, y'all office stuff, it didn't necessarily, because y'all still had those winning seasons.
For a long time we didn't, though.
That was
Right.
Y'all had more on than you had off. Let's be real.
I don't know. It's like we would go through a 5-year stench.
And then you'll go through 10 years of
we'll
greatness. So, like you said, you
Yeah.
on more than you off.
Right.
So
And a lot of people don't judge success. Like a lot of people judge success if you win a Super Bowl. You just
Nah, it's not always about. Yes, at the end of the day, they all playing for the Super Bowl.
Right.
But we in the office now. We talk
That's
the
the
office.
office. Okay, yeah.
Y'all never let that office stuff necessarily
Since the Jimmy and Jerry,
right,
Jimmy and Jerry.
reflect on
We should have won
players
4 Super Bowls
and
straight.
that down on them. Our office is straight personal, like
Yeah.
you just said. You like Kurt, I like Coach, but you're the person
But
in
I'm
charge
writing
of
checks.
personnel, right?
Yeah.
I'm writing the checks. So
Right,
what
I'm
I'm
in charge
gonna
of personnel.
I'm gonna tell Will. I don't care what he said, man. I want you gonna
Right,
get Kurt in
but
there.
I'm supposed to go back and ask the rest of my players as respect as a coach when they
Like-
know that
like-
I'm not the one that's making the call.
Right, and like-
that's
Yeah.
how it
like-
goes at the end of the day.
Right.
If I know at the end of the day the coach gonna go before me, and that's how I feel like a lot of them feel,
Mhm.
and it should not be like that.
And like with me with the RG3 thing, I think they shouldn't. I never think. I always say they should never draft RG3. RG3 was never a good quarterback in my opinion.
He was an athlete. He shouldn't have played. He shouldn't have played quarterback.
He was yes, he won the Heisman. Kudos to that. But in college, he was throwing to Kenny Britt, Josh
Yeah,
Gordon,
and it was open by
and Terrence Williams.
15, 20 yards
Yeah,
every
He was
time.
throwing to 3 NFL receivers.
And they
He
fake.
definitely said that when he was playing.
And
You know what I'm
they-
saying?
and
So
they
I
put
always said, and they
everything.
read, and Mike Shanahan disguised the whole offense for him, gave him the read option.
Mhm.
And what happened was, it's gonna take a year. It took a year
For
for
people to get it.
Mhm.
you have, and that's when you go to your, like you said, 90% of the stuff that you do, you only change 10% of it up. And what it was, people didn't realize RG3 couldn't read defense. Back in Bill, all you did was drop back and throw the ball
He
deep.
never huddled.
That's what I'm saying.
He never
You
huddled.
can't read defense, and you can't do that stuff. It hinders you.
And he couldn't throw to his right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the hard part about it. So when you have a quarterback, people can say now, Tom Brady, yeah, you can say now because of all his accomplishments. But Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady back then.
No, he wasn't.
He was a skinny kid out of Michigan
Mhm.
that wasn't that good.
He was sitting back.
He was okay in
He
Michigan,
was coachable.
and he wanted it.
He was coachable.
He wanted it.
Tom Brady understands the game now, though, and that's what makes him so great.
He's
A
dangerous.
lot of people, right? A lot of people just play the game to play the game.
Did you say what name?
He wasn't dangerous Thursday.
JR say our players don't fear the coach.
I feel like the Chiefs would have beat anybody.
What up, B-Rad?
Because they played with an attitude.
They was on that night.
yeah, they would have beat
They
anybody.
They was on that night.
That's all
were.
that was.
And that's what it was.
They
And when
would've
you at that
beat
top,
anybody,
when you at the
yeah.
top of the pole, they
They
gonna
would have
come at
beat
you.
anybody.
So moving on to that game Thursday night was a good game. They was on fire from every aspect. I mean,
They were.
they came in there and they was determined because at some point, listen, everybody know who New England is.
Mhm.
We know what they do. Basically, you can already give them the AFC East title.
Right.
Nobody in the division will touch New England. So yeah, they're gonna lose the game regardless. They're gonna lose another game.
Yeah, but a lot of people saying that
Two
you know
more
that by Edelman not being there made a difference.
No.
I don't think so.
Not that
No,
much.
because Edelman got hurt in the preseason.
Right, but I don't even.
He didn't get
I don't
hurt in the
think so.
game.
Right, I don't even think it made a difference.
No, now what happened was, what made a big difference was when Dante Hightower got hurt.
Yes.
That they linebacker,
That's-
that one that
hurt.
called the defense, that hurt a lot.
Mhm.
That hurt a lot. But now you got to see, going forward with the Chiefs by losing Eric Berry, that's a big loss
That's a huge loss.
for the whole season.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's
Right again.
Again.
Yeah, but see, the last time they didn't lose him. They didn't lose him. He never got into the season because he was diagnosed with the cancer.
Right.
But he got hurt. It's a difference when you get hurt in a game.
Yeah.
Now you got to plan for the rest of the season. Like you going into the season, I know I'm going into the season without you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Now you have to. Now I got to figure out who's gonna fill this spot. And the thing about it is, Patriots losing Edelman. Like, okay, we going into the season without you. They was cool because in the beginning, let's be honest. When they got the turnover, if Tom Brady would have scored on that next possession, the game would have been over. They'd have been 14-0. They probably would have boat racing the rest of the game.
But then what? But he got sacked twice.
They got sacked. They got started them out, and they get no field goal.
Stop bringing up old stuff.
So that's what happened is. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kareem Hunt was a beast.
It was Dante High, the linebacker who calls your defense. But he got hurt.
Nah, he was killing before though.
No, he was not.
He was doing something before.
No, he was not. Hey, you need to go back. You need to go back.
What happened
He fumbled. He fumbled.
That's what I said. Now, if he would have went in, if he fumbled the first play of the game, if he would have went in, if New England would have went in and scored, his whole confidence would have been shot.
I agree with that.
He would have been shot because he's like, I'm the reason it's 14.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So when the defense stood tall and they didn't get nothing out, you know what he thought? Reset.
We back.
There's a whole reset. So I got to get myself together because they pulled me out.
I definitely agree with that.
And then what happened when Dante Hightower got hurt? It was like, okay, now you don't have no middle linebacker.
Yeah, now I can. And then they started running the middle because they were just dinging and dunking.
They was dinging and dunking.
It was good, yeah. But when he came out,
it was like boom.
And that jump
just started opening like the Red Sea. He started killing Sko. It wasn't. They had an answer, but Dante Hightower got hurt.
They started looking like Redskins defense.
But I do have a question because you guys played. Well, I know Mike played football.
I played.
You played football.
I played.
Because my son played football, I would see the difference in him if he got a hard hit, if he knocked clean somebody's clock. He was on the whole game.
Right.
But if something happened and deflated him, he was off. Like he couldn't get back. Is football that mental?
Yes.
If you played semi-pro, right? So you was on the field. So
if you love it that much,
if you Lil Mike would be off, and you would hear Mike yelling like, "What? Get back in the game!"
It's.
Hold up, real quick. That's not true, so. One man do stop a show. You're not gonna sit there and tell. Yeah. Now back then, okay, I know I'm gonna bring an analogy up, but I know your rebuttal won't be. I already know what your rebuttal won't be. Your rebuttal will be Matt Castle. But when Tom Brady got hurt that first game of the season, they still went 11-5. Matt Castle came in, but honestly, Matt Castle stink, and you know that.
It was
after
that
system.
Season,
it was the system.
It was the system he was in.
You put anybody in our system.
You Belichick is a god, son.
You put anybody in our system, you can put me in there, and
Belichick even with the red stuff makes everything so easy for them. It's like
you can pick.
It's like getting up in the morning and putting their pants on.
Any playoff team, we can go down the line. Score, to be honest, if you take that Prescott out of the Cowboys rotation right now, we would be some garbage.
Yes, I would. Yeah.
If you take Dak Prescott from the Cowboys right now, today or tomorrow, guarantee we won't win next week. One man do stop a show. It's certain. If that one man's an impact player, he does stop a show.
Yeah.
Even with the Redskins.
Yeah.
If you take Kirk Cousins, even though they lost regardless, but if they going in before Kirk Cousins got the last fumble, they still was going in for the winning drive. Let's get that together. Even as bad as they played, as awful as they played, they still was going in for. They had a chance to win the game. So yes, one man can't stop a show. Even in football, even in basketball, we talk about that all the time. If LeBron left Cleveland, what happened to Cleveland? What they do? They was last. When he went to Miami and he left Miami was last. One man can't make it. One man can't make a change, go. But when Dante Hightower, who's the heart and soul of the New England defense, got hurt, Kareem Hunt went off. When he went off, he went off. Sko said, "But Belichick can playing against anybody. Look what happened in the Super Bowl last year. You had Tom Brady. I promise you, I will bet you my house that we're in right now, if Tom Brady got hurt."
Are you really doing that right now, Sko?
If Tom Brady got hurt in the Super Bowl last year, that 28-3, that 28-3 or whatever it was,
yeah,
they ain't coming back. It's Tom Brady. And it's a double standard with Tom Brady because when he up and down the sideline cussing people out, it's all good. But when somebody else doing it, like Dez Bryant,
right,
he's being disruptive to the team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But Bill Belichick is one of the greatest. I give him that.
And he do it all the time.
He does it all the time. I won't even lie.
Right, he did have Tom Brady in this game, but let me tell you the difference between him having Tom Brady in this game. He had Brandon Cooks, which is his first game ever with New England. He had no Julian Edelman. Danny Amendola got hurt because he got concussed. Come on, Sko. There's a lot of variables, and you didn't have that. You running with who? Rex Burkhead and James White. Like first of all, why you running Rex Burkhead? James White and Deion Lewis should be one playing because they're more familiar with the offense. And I honestly think Bill Belichick does that sometimes to see what he got.
Yes, he does. He does.
He rolling dice.
Sko, let's be honest about Gronk. I love Gronk
because he know he gonna win when he.
I love Gronk. I think if he can play a whole season. And by the way, he's never played a whole season since Ern Hernandez got locked up.
No, he hasn't.
Nope. Since Ern Hernandez got locked up, Gronk has not played the whole season.
He has not played a whole season.
Ever since Hernandez, yeah. But let's be honest, how effective has Gronk been over these past couple of years? It's been who been that man? Who's been every top receiver for Tom Brady that safety blanket these past couple of years? Junior Edelman. And if Tom Brady don't got trust in you, trust and believe he not
throwing the ball to you.
He not. Come on, Sko. You know football. This not nothing you do, Sko. Come on, Sko. You killing me, Petey.
He said Bird locked Gronk down.
No, Bird was on him. He was on him, but I give him that. He was on him, but Gronk is not. I just don't think he's that big threat as people think he is.
He's a big body.
Yeah,
big body. He can jump. A lot of the people checking him can't jump with him. That's all it is.
Hey, I'm giving a shout out to Philly. What's up, Seam? I'm gonna give a shout out to Philly too, because Philly played a good game. And Seam, you a Philly fan, but let's be clear.
Man, both of them play like garbage.
Let's be clear. After that one pass to Aguilar, Philly didn't look that good after that neither.
No.
Alshon Jeffrey, what'd he do? Nothing.
I don't like Carson Wentz, to be honest with
He gonna say this game was unpredictable for sure. I just think the Chiefs got their number, hence the 45-14 loss 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it was their night.
Who won the Super Bowl 2 years ago? Wasn't it the Patriots?
Yeah, it was us. It was us.
Hey, I mean, hell. Just because they lost you 2 years ago, what's the end game?
Nah, 2 years ago. Was that the Denver jump? Was that Peyton's last one?
It might have been Peyton's last one.
That was Peyton's last
2015?
It might have been Peyton's last one.
Peyton was out all last
14,
year. Because you know what? They won before Peyton.
Yep, they won
before Peyton, then Peyton. They didn't want to get last year. Right.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying?
But we get the picture.
But I guarantee you this. Hey, Sko.
Well, that is right. Then it was the Patriots.
Talking about this game
2 years ago, it was the Patriots.
Yeah, because 16 was... Yeah, it was the Patriots 2 years ago.
16 was...
16, yeah. Because 16 was the Patriots. 15 was
Peyton.
Was Peyton. And 14 was the Patriots. Right. Yeah.
She like,
but no, this game they did one. Hey, Sko, I promise you, Sko.
They're out her Super Bowl.
Yeah, my Super Bowl, we got 5.
Say true, but Norman get paid to shut down your main weapon. Carson missed some deep change. He did. Carson did. You know what? A lot of quarterbacks missed a lot of deep passes this weekend too.
This week, yeah.
But you know what? I contribute that to the CBA not letting them practice as much as they need to in the off season. That's why I contribute to a lot of these injuries.
I agree.
Yes,
a lot of injuries come from that.
That's what it is.
And Sko, you always said this, Sko. Every year since that stuff, ever since the CBA their injury level has been getting higher and higher and higher.
Yeah, definitely.
But Redskins got an uphill battle. They got the Rams next week. That's gonna be a must-win situation. It's a big game on both sides because, as Sko said a little while ago, Sean McVay, young phenom, young coach,
making a statement,
trying to make a statement. Even though everybody keeps saying they beat the Colts because they have Andrew Luck. You still an NFL pro team and they put up 46 points.
Yeah.
The Rams. It's gonna be a good game.
But the Rams got the weapons to do
it.
They had the weapons to do it last year. They just couldn't get it clicking.
But everybody's healthy this year.
Yep, they couldn't get that coach. Now they got the coach. You can see how that work out.
That's why I said, we got the 415, John.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have both my TVs on because Cowboys pay 425.
I might come over here.
But shout out to the Cowboys finally came over the hump because we lost 3 straight to the Giants.
Yep.
Dak Prescott looked good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he threw some balls too as well.
Some flaws in him.
Yes. So he's gonna be alright. So that's what I'm saying. It's the second game.
Just relax.
It's the first game for him that he was able to come into this season.
He was
a full season.
And he came into this season with a chip on his shoulder against the Giants. Y'all beat me twice. Y'all gave me my 2 losses last year.
Yeah.
I got it. So he was really on his on my get back.
Crucial losses.
Yeah, he was on his get back.
He was on though.
Now,
Oh,
now
yeah.
the rest of the year he about to be.
I just love the way he takes. I love the
Smooth
way he takes care of the ball too. He does. He don't commit a lot of
I
turnovers.
like how he
Yes,
take
he does.
control of
Right.
y'all
I
team.
agree with that.
And Zeke,
I like
good
how he
running
take
too.
control
Good
of
running.
y'all
Good
as a
running.
young
Zeke, man.
man.
Zeke did a great job as
I
well
don't feel like
because
Kirk do that.
what taking the ball.
Hell, nah. I like how Dak just takes control.
He
of
take
y'all
control
team.
of the team like he
I
been
don't feel,
there.
I don't feel
Yeah.
like Kirk does that.
And the funny
When
part
Kirk's
about
off,
for y'all that don't know,
goes off.
for y'all that
When
don't
Dak
know,
is off, Dak still be
Right.
with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like,
and Dak
come on,
Dak got his position every year from high school to pro due to somebody getting injured in front of him.
Getting hurt.
Wow.
And when he got in that position,
He
he
never
never
let it go.
gave it back. Man,
Did not know that.
Wow.
yeah,
I didn't
and
know that.
in high school, somebody got hurt. He got in. And what was it? What was it? Mississippi, Southern Miss, or whatever it was.
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. Somebody got the thought quarterback got hurt in front of him. Got in.
Wow.
Never got it back. We all know the story in Dallas.
Same
And I
thing.
just think the relationship that Dak had with his mom was, I mean, everybody don't have a great relationship with their mom. Some people, a lot of people do. But that sports relationship that he had with his mom, he talked about that way more. I don't know if it's because she passed, but he talked about the relationship he has with mom with sports is real big to him. So, man, it was crazy, man. And a lot of things he talked about.
I like the story he said. I mean, cut you off about his mom.
About the interceptions.
About the interceptions, like why we practicing throwing interceptions.
So when the defensive player asked for the ball, he say, I don't give it to him. I said,
I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
You think
Right.
Tony Romo helped him at all?
oh, yeah.
Yeah. As far as reading the defenses.
I'm only asking because he mentioned him.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Tony taught him a lot.
Definitely.
And, of course, you like you said, reading defenses and just how to carry yourself
Right.
as the position you're in now.
Because Tony can relate because that's the way Tony came in.
He was a class act.
Somebody got hurt.
He left
He
so
took the- he
gracefully.
came
He was
in
a
and
class
got hurt.
act.
It was
No,
Jason
no.
Garrett, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah.
no. Tony came in because Bill Parcells got tired of Drew Bledsoe kept messing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he started him in the second half of the Carolina game,
Oh.
and Tony just went from there, he was undrafted. But Tony, like you said, Tony Romo was a class act. And I don't know if y'all caught any of the game that Tony Romo did Sunday.
I didn't.
He did a great job. And Jim Nance, shout out to Jim Nance, because who's a professional, true and true. He almost did. Like, remember when Gina got on the show with Martin, and they were like, just don't say nothing. Jim Nance did that to Tony Romo. He just sat back and let Romo run the game, run the show,
Oh, wow.
so he can get his feet wet and get a better understanding how it was. So that was a good shot
Wow.
from Jim Nance to get Tony Romo feet wet as well.
But if
But-
you know the game, like
Yeah.
he knows,
Yeah.
you know, like you can sit me in front of a TV and I can probably commentate on something that I know well.
Right.
I do it all. I mean, we
Rex
do
Ryan
it.
did a great job on the Denver game, and that was
I
his
think
first time
he did.
doing it.
Who?
Rex Ryan.
I didn't
Oh,
like
yeah.
the
I think-
lady's
yeah.
voice.
I didn't
It was
even
it
do that.
irritating me.
Yeah, I think he did a
The
great
lady.
job. Yeah, I don't even know who the lady
Oh.
was.
She got on my
I don't know
nerves.
who that lady was either.
Oh my God! But he was great.
Sko said
He was
Romo
great.
predicted a lot of plays before they happen. That's what
He
they
can-
like. They
he
can
can
say
read.
when you know the
He
game.
can
Yeah, and when you know
He
the
can
game,
read what's about to happen.
But it's kind of crazy because again, let's back to the Cowboys and Giants game. Giants might have spent all that money out there, $200 something million on their defense, and they still gave up all the points. Like, man,
Yeah.
and they offense, like you had Brandon Marshall, who really was shut out the whole game until we stopped playing prevent at the end of the game. He finally got one catch. Like, it's gonna be a tough year for that, man. Like with Odell Beckham being out.
Yeah, he's gonna be out.
You right, Sko. The NFC East is gonna be interesting. I'm serious. It's gonna be interesting because as Seam said earlier about the Carson Wentz missed a lot of plays or missed a lot of passes. Like, did he really miss passes or because it could have been your team, could have been against the Redskins. Stuff like that happens. It's gonna be a good NFC East division because everybody's got something to prove because you always play each other tough in your division.
We've always had the toughest division anyway.
Yeah, I always think so. Except for the years we was just some garbage.
But it's still always a personal. It's just personal in that division.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Everything's just personal. Man. You take it personal.
But Buffalo came away with they win this weekend too. Tyrod Taylor came back, looking pretty good.
Back.
Wow.
Yeah, he back. It was he had a tough year.
He was pretty dope.
He just 21-12.
I always liked that guy, man.
And For real.
I
I
feel
don't know
like
if y'all saw the Falcons
they
game.
should have kept him in Baltimore, but dum dums.
I don't know if y'all watched the Falcons game. The Falcons should have lost that game.
Yes, they should.
Yes, they should have.
They should have lost that
They should've,
game.
yeah.
So shout out to Mike Glennon and them Chicago Bears because they gave Atlanta all they could handle.
Chicago.
You know what? It wasn't even Jordan Howard.
No, it wasn't.
Terry Cohen.
The rookie.
Yes. Terry Cohen.
Animal. Did you see him?
I ain't see it.
Oh,
my
I
goodness.
ain't see it.
Shout out to my
They
main
get the
man.
Buffalo Wild Wings. You see all the games.
He might
Shout out
take
to my
West
main
End.
man.
I
Hey.
ain't get that invite.
Shout out to my main man Scope for leaving him on the bench.
He
That
can
was
run
so
like
funny.
that. They gonna trade.
He
They gonna
did.
trade Jordan. He can run like that.
Hey, shout out to my main man Scope for leaving him on the bench. And one of the big surprise games of the weekend was the Ravens in Cincinnati.
Ravens surprised me.
They surprised me. I picked the Bengals to win. Ravens
So do you think the Ravens was that good, or the Bengals just was that?
I
bad,
honestly
that
think
bad?
they was that bad.
The Bengals.
Yeah,
was that bad.
they was that bad that day. Andy Dalton and AJ Green.
I don't know what was up with that.
They wasn't gelling.
That
Oh
was
man, that
nothing
was
straight.
crazy.
They was not gelling.
Nah, they was. I'm glad I left Andy Dalton on the bench. He finished with a -10 in fantasy.
Dang!
Yeah, I'm glad I left him on the bench. Good coach, Mike. And moving up to Pittsburgh. Shout out to Cleveland because Cleveland played a hell of a game. Shout out to Deshaun Kaiser.
Cleveland
Y'all
got
played
some wins
good.
this year.
I didn't see that game.
Deshaun Kaiser played real good. I had to watch that game because Ben was my fantasy quarterback.
Cleveland gonna get some
Le'Veon
wins.
Bell didn't do nothing. That's what happens when you don't play a whole off season, no practice. Of course, Antonio Brown. You know, he did what he did.
He gonna do what he do.
He had 11 catches, 182 yards.
He's gonna do what he do.
That's AB.
And one for me, it wasn't an upset, shocking upset for me, but it might be for everybody else that Matt Stafford.
Detroit.
Yes. Smash Arizona.
I was happy.
I like Matt.
His first
I
first
like
pass
that
of the
too.
season was 6 points to the other team, but he came back through 4 touchdowns and just blew them away, 35-23. But one of the big stories of that game was David Johnson. I heard he's gonna be gone for a couple of months now. So
Oh man, what is going
He gonna
on
be gone
Sunday?
for 2 to 3 months.
yeah, he's gonna be on IR. He's gonna be on
Man,
IR. Jags. I wasn't shocked about that because I picked the Jags too. The Jags beat Houston 29-7.
that was a really good. Houston.
Then before
I bet you do wish I would have played Andy Dalton's goal.
It was Houston's D.
Yeah,
Right.
No, it wasn't a D. Jacksonville D. After they returned 2 touchdowns.
They just
Yeah, they was on.
they gave them no sympathy.
No sympathy
Oh, well,
whatsoever.
whoever had Jacksonville's defense.
Oh, they had like 20-something points.
Yeah, they got a
Yeah.
good joint on their fantasy.
Ravens picked off what they did, but Dirk Carr picked up where he left off.
Yep.
Him and Amari Cooper as well, Michael Crabtree as well. But the surprise of the game was Marshawn Lynch, who's been off for 2 years. Well, I would say 2 years because he took that last year off. Didn't play last year. Came in, beast mode was there.
76 yards.
Yeah, he was there. He was on, and I don't know if y'all seen after the game when the coach was talking. He was like, "Man, yeah, you know, Marshawn, is that beast mode?" Beast mode looked and said, "Coach, I gave him 3 minutes. Ain't nobody want to talk to me. Am I good?" Y'all know he don't want to do no interviews. And I go back to his commercial, man. I think the commercial was the funniest thing, man. Y'all need to, not that joint, but the commercial. Y'all need to work with y'all people skills.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to Beast Mode for coming through, man, and like picking up where he left off. That was a great game. We talked about the Rams a little while ago. Shout out to Jared Goff. They beat the Colts 46-9.
46.
Man, Goff 21 for 29, 306 yards.
They're not gonna score 46 on us. I tell you that.
You hope they don't score 46.
They're not gonna score 46 on us.
Oh, you gonna score more?
And then Packers and Seahawks was a defensive game, but
Yeah,
Aaron
it
Rodgers
was.
doing what he usually do, catching people off guard,
Yeah, that.
all sides and all. I don't know why people still fall for that, man.
He the best.
He
at
is
it,
the
though.
out.
He the
You
best
took
at
the
it.
words right out of my
Master at
mouth,
He is the
Donnell.
best at it.
He is.
He been catching people.
Them
with that.
false starts,
Yeah,
man.
every
I mean, not
game.
false starts. Them offsides. He gets it in.
Yeah, so them interceptions do hurt this year. Yeah, Cooper had a lot of drops, man. He had a lot of drops, but he still got a touchdown though. That's all you looking for sometimes. You just want that touchdown to get in there, man.
That one.
Yeah, so they picked up where they left off. But Packers, like I said, they picked up too, all 17-9 over Seahawks, who didn't score a touchdown. That's kind of tough
Yeah.
for a Seattle offense like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Cam Newton back. He ain't throw too many passes though, because I guess the shoulder still messed up. They still beat the 49ers, who has no offense
But the pass that
whatsoever.
they did throw though, he looked good though.
Yeah,
He
they beat 49ers 23-3. They couldn't do nothing. And like we said last night, Monday night game, first game, as we said earlier, Sam Bradford. I see if you get that man some time.
Sam Bradford,
He's
Dalvin Cook, boy.
Oh no, Sam Bradford is kind of shocking, but Dalvin Cook,
Yeah.
way more shocking.
So, nah, I ain't shocked.
He got
Chargers came back in that
got
game.
hands.
Dalvin Cook ain't shocked me.
He shocked me. I didn't watch Florida State. I don't like
Shocked
Florida State. I
me.
didn't watch Florida
Been
State.
watching that dude
I'm a Gator man,
for years.
but shout out to Dalvin Cook because he came and broke Adrian Peterson record last night.
how y'all feel about,
Yeah.
about Adrian Peterson's night?
Oh, they shut him down.
They shut him down,
He
but
ain't got no time.
if you a running back needs a rhythm.
He ain't got no time.
Like he needs a rhythm. Like you
He wasn't
cannot.
in long enough.
A player of his
And he wasn't in long
yeah,
enough for
as
me.
a player of his caliber.
his first run, he
Yeah, so I know you wish you would
carried
drafted Dalvin Cook.
for 9 yards.
Yeah, on the break,
Yeah.
first
Off
play of
the
the game.
break, he carried 4 people for 9 yards
Yeah.
off the break, and then
Yeah.
you take him out. He ends the game with 8 carries. Come on,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
terrible.
A player
Yeah.
like
How do you do
a player
that?
like
Ain't
now,
only
let's go back to
carrying,
New
what,
England. Let's go back to New England. See, they got a trio of running backs. They can all intertwine with each other.
Look, New England, you know when you come
Yeah,
into that
yeah.
system, you know
Yeah,
what it is.
you know. But a player like, let's say like with Zeke, you got to feed him the ball.
Yeah.
A person like Adrian Peterson, you got to
You
feed him
gotta
the ball.
feed
Feed
him,
them.
man.
Feed them people the ball.
They won't give him
because
the
they
ball.
can't. If you can't get a rhythm, they will never do nothing. So I think with they were saying like Chris Collinsworth was saying, I think it's Chris Collinsworth that said like, man, hey, Philly, y'all need a running back.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Or the Giants, I need a running back. Y'all might want to go get Adrian Peterson.
Redskins need running back.
Might want to go.
We need a line.
Want to go get so go say Peyton's a fool. But in the late game, I know y'all probably stayed for that joint. I did.
Yeah, I was.
The reason I say that for stuff like that because fantasy implications. San Diego came out starting off pretty good, man. Shout out to my main man Melvin Gordon, my running back. But Denver,
I like him.
Denver look good. They look good, and they was up like I think what 21-7 or something like that.
7. It came all the way
And
back.
by the time I went, it was 8 minutes after the fourth quarter. I said, man, it's done. I wake up.
I watched it today on NFL Network.
Yeah, I woke up. I was like, man.
I watched
They came all the way back.
Yeah.
They came all the way back, and kicker missed the field goal at the buzzer
Yep.
to tie it up, man. So it was a very kind of dull but real exciting NFL weekend, man. It was great I guess it was great for us because we like football.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
We love
Me,
football,
yeah.
man. So it's always gonna be exciting, man. Like I said, man, I do the whole man. Shoot, I gotta go get some more beer. I gotta go get some more
I mean, but
alcohol. But you know,
to me, this year was. I mean, you had some crucial injuries,
It's gonna be a
but
good
not
year.
like a lot like last year. Last year they had a lot of crucial injuries, like Jordy Nelson was out for the whole season. Then you had who else you have for the whole season?
we had a few people out for the whole season.
Oh yeah,
last year.
Romo that was hurt, questionable. You know, but I mean, this open week was good. I mean, it was just some
Yeah,
good
I mean,
games.
it wasn't
Some
but
blowouts.
nah, it was some major injuries though. Like again with Eric Berry, with David Johnson, this is some major. You got the Le'Veon Bell hold out. It's like that's just tough, man. It's like he got to get back into his game shape because even though you're in shape, you can say you work all you want to, but until you're in that game shape,
Game shape different.
It's a
that's
whole
totally
thing.
different. Shout out to JJ Watt too, man, because JJ Watt tried to raise $20,000 for Hurricane Harvey. He ended up raising $31 million so far. And he's setting the cutoff date of September the 15th.
And this money still coming in.
Becky gonna say it was alright. Hey, Becky, I know you a diehard Redskin fan. You see, my cousin a diehard Redskin fan.
We gonna be alright, Becky.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Seen said.
You said who? Oh, go ahead. Cause I'm gonna read what Skull was saying.
Seen said yes. We need a running back. Blunt has no burst. Skull said, "Can see y'all got Sproles still won't use in the right." Hey, Skull. Darren Sproles 79 years old. Same saying can't feed him too much though. We need a workhorse. Skull, who was the best quarterback performance in my opinion this week?
Bradford.
It gotta be.
Bradford.
I liked Alex.
It's either Damn.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
It's a tough situation. We got hold on. You got Alex
I
Smith.
like Alex Smith.
You got Sam Bradford. You got Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I just like Alex. He was just on one.
The biggest game, the
but
biggest.
Bradford was on too though. It's
Yeah,
like he
but
couldn't-
but I'm talking about zone. He
But
was
no,
just-
but Alex. But the thing about it, you got to go with Alex because it was against who it was.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
what I
where
was
he
gonna say
was.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Snow.
And he was in Foxborough.
That's what I said.
That's
Where he
why
was.
I said.
Yeah.
That's why I
on
said.
Thursday
On
night.
Thursday
No,
night.
that's why I said he was in a zone
Jason
because he all Patriot fans are not like Philly fans, but we get it in, and none of that
He did
mattered.
not pay any of that no attention.
None of that mattered. It was
He was
Alex.
throwing some passes.
It was-
I was like,
Alex,
who is
you know
this
what?
guy?
Alex Smith.
That's what I was saying.
Alex
Who is
Smith,
this
in our
dude?
opinion, and I think that's something that we might start doing too, like our quarterback of the week, something like that. But Alex Smith gets the player of the week in my book this week,
Yeah.
followed by Sam Bradford and Matt Stafford coming up third. And the reason I said Matt Stafford is third is because this is what Matt Stafford usually does anyway. He's always a gunslinger. He's always going to throw passes. He's always going to get yards. Sko said Alex had something to prove. I think was Mahomes when his act. You right, Sko.
Yeah.
Because they drafted that young boy,
Oh,
Alex Smith let him know.
yes.
Alex Smith let him know, hey, don't forget, I'm still here, Slim.
Yeah.
So
It was
Alex Smith, so
Alex,
then
man.
you're right. Alex Smith gets the
I thank you very much.
he gets my game ball of the week.
You said I think.
I
Yeah.
think it very much.
Yeah, Alex
I
Smith
agree
gets
with
my
that.
game ball of the week. So that's what's up,
I
man.
agree with
So
that.
shout out to Alex Smith. Hey, Brad. Y'all know I do betting in fantasy football. Well, I'm not betting everybody in fantasy football because they wait till their first week is over. But I told you you can always get a bet. But if you ever come on my feed again to my bets of $10, hey, B-Rad, don't do that. I know Atlanta. I know y'all had a little hurricane, but $10, that's all you got? Come on, B-Rad. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that no more, B-Rad. Shout out to my man way down in Atlanta. Y'all got your power out because it rained for 15 minutes. Atlanta's the worst. It snowed 3 years ago for an inch. Everybody was out of school.
For a week.
Right. They was out of school for a week. Don't do that no more, B-Rad, man.
I better not talk about that because this coming here. This winter is about to be. Yeah.
But, hey, Sko, what I've known about
sick.
Bradford, though, Sko, if you give Bradford time in the pocket, he'll pick your part,
He
though.
gonna kill you.
So, yeah. But that's a good idea, though. I think we're going to start doing a quarterback of the week every week, see who had the best game. But this week, like
Quarterback
they
or
said,
player?
we can do either or. I would say a quarter. Yeah, we can say a player of the
Let's
week.
say player.
We can say a player of the week.
Play the week.
Because it's going to be kind of tough, though, because if you get somebody like, let's say,
Like Cole Beasley catching behind the net.
oh, that was the catch of the week.
Oh no.
That was the catch of the week right there. That was
And he bobbled that.
You know
thing,
what?
like,
Bobble, right.
He bobbled.
that was the big play of the week. Cole Beasley was that. But if you have a receiver though, say for instance like AJ Green that go out there and catch 200 yards, how can you not give Aaron Dalton the play? So it had to be a combo situations like that.
Because Andy Dalton could still go up there and throw 3 interceptions, and so now.
Or he could give him a hitch pass and turn it to 80
Yeah,
yards.
you know what I'm saying?
So I'm leave that alone, Skull. But shout out to them for getting through that because they whole power out in the A and they started looting down there. They looting in Alabama and they looting in Florida.
Yeah, it's real bad.
That's
in Florida.
crazy,
man,
man.
Florida.
So praise God to
And they don't have power in Florida.
yeah.
Nope.
So
My friends that live in Florida does not have power. Miami, they don't
matter of
have
fact,
power.
the airport shut down.
Yeah, they said about 80% of Florida, the state of Florida, is no power.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy, man. I mean,
I can't imagine that.
and again, why I love my city? Yeah, I can't do it.
Pepco lose power.
Pepco lose power, but right there, they don't know how they gonna be long. We gonna be without. They gonna be out for a minute. So, praise go out to Atlanta. Praise go out to Miami, and of course, still with the rebuilding situation
Florida,
in Houston.
period.
Yeah, in Florida, period. You're right. In
Florida,
Florida, period. Florida, Atlanta, and as long as it's coming to the West Coast, the East Coast, it start breaking up. But everybody know we send money and all that, but the process that they got to go through is like I don't care how much money you send. It's just where do you start? Like it's still gonna take a long process.
Yeah.
So even though people donating, just keep them in their prayers, man. And again, prayers out to Kennedy Jenkins and her family for what the young girl went through, which I just think is absurd. And we already expressed how we felt about that. Prayers to hey, get the hurricanes out of here. Let's just do that.
Yeah,
How
you
about
got,
that?
You got Jose out there now.
Yeah,
trying to figure out what
he
doing.
chasing Irma.
Figure out what he
Irma
doing.
cheated on him. Irma cheated on him with Harvey, so now she's trying to fuck. Come on, Jose, let it
Yeah.
go. Let it go, man. So
Prayers for who went in my account because I'm pressing charges to the fullest extent of the law.
I know that's right.
But again, before we close out, man, again, make sure y'all go to The website.
F.I.N.O.spreadshirt.com.
Man, get you a shirt because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Get you a shirt, get you a hat, get you.
This gonna be the whole situation.
You drink coffee at your job every day. Get
Oh.
you a nice mug.
Wait a minute, I gotta say this. I gotta find this. I made a delivery today, right? I go into this office, and the guy was like, "Yeah, hey, how you doing? I'm good." He said, "Just put the water over there." I said, "Okay." So I see a big ass keg, right? So he got some water. He goes to the water machine, get the water drink. I'm like, okay. So he get his cup and go to the keg and hit the keg. I'm like,
Wow.
no, this. I mean, he's
he's
that
big.
complexion. He's that complexion. So I'm like, wow, like really? You would just do this in the office?
Please don't miss a coffee.
And my man, the joint about this big. It was a coffee keg about this. It was
Needed.
This joint about this big. I mean, like a beer keg.
Yeah.
Like you just go and just hit the tap joint.
Right.
Yeah. Boom.
ASAP.
I looked at that joint that
Needed.
said coffee. I said.
Needed.
Wow.
He said, yeah, we been
Hot coffee.
Hot coffee, like a keg, Slim, like big, like the refrigerator, Slim. I'm like, what?
Needed.
Wow.
In my life. Needed.
I said, man, oh man.
Wow.
I don't know if T is still on that joint. Let me type it again because Scope said he need. Oh yeah, because I know Scope gonna get about 2 or 3 shirts. What is it again?
I do it.
F.I.N.O.spreadshirt.com.
You got it, need?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a coffee. I said I got to go on eBay and find that joint.
Wow.
That joint right there. Oh man, that's better than the Curry egg, Slim.
F.I.N.O.spreadshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, F.I.N.O.spreadshirt.com. Make sure y'all go do that. This what I was gonna say. Cause I know we're gonna do it. Eventually, we're gonna get together. We're gonna do a cigar show.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do a live show from the cigar lounge. The cigar lounge we go to, they have shirts too. But if we can go there and everybody have a F.I.N.O. shirt on, let's do that. If everybody have a F.I.N.O. shirt, I'm gonna get you a free cigar.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna
So
do.
when we get together, because we're gonna try to do the cigar show in November.
Okay.
Let's try to do the cigar show in November. Now, when we do the cigar show in November, how many people? We're gonna try to do like 20, 25 people. Now, if 20, 25 people, everybody can get a F.I.N.O. shirt. I'm gonna give you a free cigar when you come into the cigar lounge.
You don't have to smoke it.
You don't gotta smoke it. Hey,
Just pass it over to the next person.
yeah, right.
Because having a cigar is normally it's a necessity to get in there for no coin.
It's a requirement.
It's a requirement. So you buy it, you get a cigar, pass it to us cigar smokers. The men smoke, and then you got the chicks and cigars like me. So yeah, do that.
But you gotta get that F.I.N.O. shirt. Get the F.I.N.O. shirt. I give you a free cigar. Come on now, work with me.
Hit us up for all custom designs. All custom
And
designs.
then just put it up there on the page. You know what I'm saying? www.F.I.N.O.spreadshirt.com. Custom designs. And if you need help with customizing your shoes, hit my cuz up. Hit Donnell up. He can help you customize shoes. And if you can't hit him up, hit Sco up. Because Sco can help you customize shoes too. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. But let's be clear. Ladies, we'll have topics again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
And they might have their own spin and their own spin on how they talk about their sports.
Yeah.
They might talk about sports as well. So make sure y'all tune in to that. Shout out to my guys from Let's Be Honest. Great show y'all did last week, Sco. I watched the show, man. Great show y'all did last week, man. Make sure y'all tune in them Thursday too. All right. Let's Be Honest on Thursday. Hey, another thing. Don't forget Sunday. We're going to be preaching that all week because I know the ladies going to talk about it tomorrow. Sunday, meetings at the IHOP challenge. I need 25 people at least. Hey, you know what? And when y'all come to IHOP on Sunday morning, 9:30, September 17th, if y'all come and y'all eat 20% off your meal. I'm going to do that too. I don't have no money though, but I'm making all this. I'm making. Hey, I'm trying to get y'all out there.
We can do
all right?
for you.
So make sure y'all do that, man. If y'all come out and eat on Sunday, man, 20% off your meal, all right? Man, so thank y'all for tuning in. For my main man, Will. Hey, thank my cousin for coming through and all his merchandise.
All his merchandise.
Not his stuff.
All the
merchandise. Thank y'all for coming in. For F.I.N.O, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Mike's Corner. Let's be clear tomorrow. See y'all then.
Deuces.